Hello, good morning, and welcome to our live Pilates in Pajamas class if you're watching live, and welcome to the recording if you're watching this later. My name is Betka and I'm an evidence-based back pain specialist here in Dallas, Texas, and I created this channel for people who are dealing with chronic back pain. And this is the only channel that goes live every single day to give you a short class to relieve back pain through Monday and Friday. And I created this community because, let's be honest, there are thousands of videos out there for back pain. And if one would actually fix your back pain, you wouldn't be here. So this is the only channel that goes live every day, Monday through Friday, to stay consistent. And here's the truth. Even research shows that consistency what matters when it comes to managing chronic back pain. One workout would never fix it, but showing up regularly, that's where change happens. So subscribe now, move within your pain tolerance, and let's get started. And the only thing you need today, but you don't need to have it, but if you have yoga blocks, grab yoga blocks. But if you don't have them, that's absolutely fine. It is not required. Okay, let's get started. And please let me know in the comments where you're watching from. I would love to hear from you. Okay, let's do this. And today we are going to start in a seated position. Okay, so I know mornings can be tough and you still feel tight. You're more than welcome to prop yourself up, even on these yoga blocks or even on some blankets and some pillows. And you can sit with your legs crisscross, or even you can have your legs out in a big V in front of you, and you can lean against something so you feel supported through your spine. I would like you to be comfortable. Okay, and then what we're gonna do, have your hands on your knees, on your thighs. And then as we inhale, we are going to drop our chin. And we're just gonna slowly roll down through the spine, and we're gonna go as far as we can. And we're gonna take a big breath in here. And then as we exhale, we are going to slowly sit all the way back up, and then we are going to look up. And then again, we're gonna inhale, nod our chin. And then as we exhale, we're gonna go down as far as we can. Take a big breath in, and then as you exhale, sit all the way back up and then look up. So your discs are less vascularized. That means there is not enough blood flow, and this is exactly why to nourish them, you need movement. Okay, so these sessions are actually designed for people with back pain because we are emphasizing to move our spine. We work on the whole body, but the emphasis is on your spine. Let's do one more like this. Inhale, drop your chin, and then roll down, go as far as it feels good, as far as you can go down, and then slowly sit all the way back up. So this was mostly flexion and a little bit of extension. Now we're gonna rotate our spine, okay? So what we're gonna do here is you can have your hands in front of you or even on your chest, and we're just gonna simply look to one side and then to the other side. You might feel like you don't move enough. That's okay, all right? So everybody is different, and most of our rotation comes from our thoracic spine, which is the mid-back anyway. And then we can deepen this stretch. You can have your hands down, and then you can actually have one hand behind you, and you kind of like pushing and pulling. Deepen it. That's another option. But really important to work within your pain tolerance. You do you, okay? I try to give you different options here so you can pick the version that your body likes. Very good. And then let's do one more each side. Very good. Now we're gonna strengthen our core a little bit as well, because that's not a bad thing. So you can have your hands against your chest or even behind your head. And then we're gonna go to one side and then to the other side. And then with each movement, try to go a little bit deeper. We are actually engaging our obliques on the side. Of course, our erector spinae muscles are also working. They are right next to our spine, and also the multifidus. Very good. And then try to go a little bit deeper each time. Again, if you can just move a tiny little bit, that's absolutely fine. That's good. because any movement is better than no movement. Very good. And then let's do one more each side. And then come all the way back up and then sit up. Nice. And now we're gonna go onto our hands and knees. So from here, your hands are going to be right underneath your shoulders and your knees are right underneath your hips. You can actually use the yoga blocks here if you would like to elevate your hands because of your wrist, okay? Because some people have some issues with the wrist. And of course, we would like to accommodate them as well. So you can have your fingertips drawing out to the side, and that takes the pressure off the wrist. So what we're gonna do here is as we inhale, we are going to send our t-shirt up to the sky. And then as we exhale, we are going to drop the t-shirt down, and then we're gonna look up. And then again, t-shirt goes up. And then back down, and then look up. Nice. If you would like to challenge your body here, you can actually hover your knees off the floor, lower them back down, and then look up. This is more load for your back because in these sessions, we are trying to make your body stronger as well. So if you can, do a couple of this. If you can't, no problems. Maybe you can do it next week or the week after. Nice. And then let's do 2 more. And then 1 more. Nice. And now we are going to sit back on our heels, drop our head. Nice. And then let's move these further away from us. Now, if you cannot sit all the way back because of your knees, you can actually stay on top of your knees and just lower your chest down. And in that case, we are not bothering the knees as much. Okay, so from here, have your hands on the yoga blocks, but if you don't have yoga blocks, that's fine. And then we are going to lower our pelvis down, and then we are going to look up. Now, many of my patients, many of my clients, when we are actually going down with the pelvis, they feel this tightness and pain through the low back. Now, if the pain is not tolerable, I'll show you another option. You can use these yoga blocks and then just lower your pelvis down on the yoga blocks. So that means we are not putting weight on your low back as much. And then once you get stronger, we can take one yoga block out, and then maybe in a couple of weeks, you don't need any yoga blocks because your body, your spine is actually adaptable. And you just need to practice the things slowly and gradually. Okay, so this is an option to have the yoga blocks under your pelvis, look up. And that's a safe way to gradually load your back. So we make your body resilient. Now, if you don't have any pain and you've been doing this with me for a while, you know that you can lift your knees off the floor. Or you don't even have to lower your knees down, and then you can just send your booty up to the sky. Now, this is challenging on the low back as well as on the shoulders. If this is not for you, please don't do it and do the previous version, okay? And maybe in the comments, you can let me know which one you did today. You can surprise me. That would actually make my day. And then let's do 1 more. Drop your knees down. Sit back on your heels for a good stretch. We're gonna walk our hands out to one side, drop the head. And then we're gonna walk our hands out to the other side. We're gonna walk our hands back to the middle, take a big breath in, and then as you exhale, sit all the way back up. And then we're gonna lay down on our back. Good. Now we have this space under our low back, under our lumbar spine. And now we are going to jam our low back down against the floor. And then away from the floor. And then again, back and forth. Back and forth. That's it. Let's do a couple of more here. Nice. Beautiful. And then from here, bring your feet closer to your glutes. And now we are going to gently lift and hover our pelvis off the floor and then lower it back down. And then up and then back down. If you have hamstring cramps, I have a couple of options for you. You can place your feet further away from you. That means we are not shortening our hamstrings as much. Or you can even use your yoga blocks under your feet. So we are elevating our feet, and then you just lift up and then lower back down. But this is going to be a little bit more a load for your back extensors because we are working against gravity. You are higher up and your back extensors are working harder, which is again not a bad thing. Just make sure that you are working within your pain tolerance. You can even elevate your hands or your legs on maybe on your coffee table as well if it's not too high, or if you have a step stool or a couch. And then let's do 3 more here. And 2, but again, you don't have to have yoga blocks. And then 1. Very nice. In fact, I am not going to need this anymore. Now, from here, let's work on our core a little bit, as well as loosening up our back. Have your hands behind your head, and then we are going to lift the chest up and then lower the chest back down. You're welcome to have your hands hovering by your hips as well. But on the next one, when we lift up, we are going to bring one knee towards our chest. Grab this knee, pull it towards you, and make sure that you're jamming your low back down against the floor. And then switch. Now, if for some reason lifting your chest doesn't feel good, you don't have to, you just stay down and you are just alternating the legs. That's it. Because again, any movement is better than no movement, right? You're still stretching your back. Good. Nice. And then let's do one more with the right. And then let's do one more with the left. Beautiful. And then from here, separate your feet a little bit wider than your hips. And now we are going to lower your knees to one side and we're gonna lower the knees to the other side. So we are moving and lowering the knees side to side. Have your hands, arms by your side. Very good. Inhale and exhale. And again, as always, I give you an option. You can have your legs up in the air in a tabletop position and then lower the knees side to side. With this one, your obliques are working harder, and of course, it's a bigger stretch, more load for your back. Make sure that you are choosing the one that's good for you. Very good, and then let's do one more each side. And then bring your knees back into the middle. Think about creating a very smooth shape with your body. Take a big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Very good, and we are going to sit up. And then we are going to finish our session with side bending. One hand goes down by your side, other arm goes up, side bend, and then the other side. So we moved our spine in every direction. We did flexion, extension, rotation, side bending, everything. I hope you feel better. Very good. And now we're gonna look behind us. Look behind you, a little bit of rotation again. Nice. And then one more. Come back. Interlace your fingers above your head, look up. Take a big breath in. And then as you exhale, lower your arms down by your side. And thank you so much for being here with me and moving with me. I really appreciate you. If you liked what we did, please like the video, comment it where you were watching from. I would love to hear from you, and subscribe to my channel now to support me so I can make more videos for you. Have an awesome Monday, and I hope I see you tomorrow morning.